relationship intimacy and sex therapist. This is an episode of Ask Todd. This is my offering to the world to offer you an opportunity to continue the ride that we're on, living our greatest selves and living a life worth celebrating. I've been working with couples, individuals, and families for over 30 years, working in life crisis, intimacy issues, sex, relationship, and personal growth and development. Again, without further ado, we have a question today from Rebecca H. from Chicago, Illinois. She's 35 years old. Her question is, after recently being divorced and now dating someone else, is it normal to miss your ex? Does it mean I'm not ready to date or move on? Okay, well, Rebecca, I want to share with you that the simple answers are no, it's not abnormal to miss your ex, and no, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should or should not move on. First of all, like anything, it's a process. There was a shift, there was a change that happened in your life, and now it's adjusting to the new normals. And oftentimes we miss what's familiar, so that can create that experience. But before even dealing with that piece or just giving you the short answer, let's deal with a little underpinning. Being divorced can be traumatic, and actually, after immediately being divorced, it is recommended generally, and I agree with it, that you probably should wait about 12 months before getting into any real committed relationship. Why is that? The reason is that you've been impacted over the course of that relationship going through the divorce. You've been impacted in adverse ways and positive ways. But how has it impacted you and your whole sense of being of who you are and a redefining of who you are, because you are now a different person based on the impacts, based on how it's impacted you. So doing that homework, who is the new you? What lessons did you learn about yourself through that relationship? And now how do you take what the lessons learned and move forward in the healthiest way, creating for yourself a better litmus test of picking healthy partners and presenting yourself in an authentic way as opposed to a representative of which many of us do. Missing your partner Missing your partner is not a big deal. Sometimes our memory deceives us. Our memory will have us remember all of the wonderful things, and we tend to forget why we were not in the relationship in the first place. So again, it's about doing the homework and doing the underpinning of finding out who you are. Do you have the same wants and desires and passions that you once had, or are they new? And then taking responsibility to create what it is you want moving forward. And again, teaching someone how to love you as opposed to expecting them to automatically know how to care for you. We don't come with instructions. We have to teach people how to love us because, again, before a new person meets us, they have no construct of who we are, what our nuances are, what our unique wants and desires are. So again, we have to be able in a position to teach, and you can only do that by doing the homework yourself and then showing up authentically as possible. So again, I would investigate why you're looking to reconnect, and is it the healthiest part of you doing that? Even though we're divorced doesn't mean that we're fully healed and whole. So again, do a little homework, do a little investigation within yourself about how that relationship best serve you. It could also mean that I'm not interested in the person you're seeing. So my only interest or desire for my ex is only because the current relationship that I'm in isn't really doing for me what I need, want, or desire. So again, there are simple answers. It can be a big deal. It can't be a big deal. It doesn't not mean you want to move on. But the question is, why are you being drawn to or remembering or missing the ex? That's the bigger question, and that's you have to answer for yourself. I hope that helps and points you in a direction for a solution. And again, if you have any further questions or challenges, please feel free to reach back to me, give us a call. And for everyone else, the listeners, I'd like to ask a service of you. That service is to like this video, leave feedback, ask questions about what was asked, or if you have a question of your own, I'd like you to go to my YouTube page and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and to also hit the notification bell so that as new content is being put out, that you can stay connected, sharing the ride, and live a life worth celebrating. I Thank you so very much for your time and attention. Bye for now. Talk to you soon.